was wondering, gentle ladies and noble squires, if I could regale you a few minutes with some songs I wrote. I'll read them as poems. This I titled "A Little More English on the Break," but that was a working in progress title, probably. So it starts. Possible was it that I'd hooked into a storm on the very same day that I was down home born, into a world I never did believe to be cruel as a serpent made it seem, to frill your rolled-up sleeve. Now I have slept by waterfalls set back a bit from winding roads, seeming shine upon heavens Whitman and Dickinson told, as if within as well as without the bargain basement barge that tugged the widest ocean breadths, needing the tides they carried, like Martha needs her sistering Mary. And I have slept neath waterfalls set back from the roads, where life and death draw one cart each upon the crossing roads that unrhyme time and place, and lead the rolling steeps of valleys that much farther from than toward the race, good much more than evil, deputize the lion's lamb, settle the last upheaval. And when the team of horse and mule, drove to town by cruelty's fool, pulls alongside flowing water 10 miles south of the Montreal border, knapsack packs the miles instead. Feel the earth of which you've read but not yet walked, a living parable will talk, above as well as below, the metaphoured mountains crowned with snow, that dance with tailor-made skies, as the one-room shack lady looms with crying eyes, a woolen shawl for seasons all, her cross to bear, when midnight whispers in her ear, a medley twice as much sincere as the next day's dawn is drawing near. Purchase my carriage and horse to market, buy my love a silver locket, with a picture of Jesus' Last Supper inside, raise my sail to ocean's rides. I got a long-tailed coat upon love's hook, and through the eyes of time I sometimes look upon storm's very end. Which way to town, it all depends. Which way to town, it all depends. I know the night was made for walking through, two-shoe in, and I know you love, for instance, on the full moon plan, because the day rock-a-bye, Cecil B. DeMille down the hill, and don't come back here. J.W. is the preacher man's here and saddle. I know your great aunt likes Seattle and Bar Harbor too. 22 white gloves above me too. Okay, here's that. You've been hogging the rice and beans, and life is neither what if it seems or not tonight. Once my head was filled with dreams, and the sunshine bright. Bring on home the tight street. On home the tight street, where the air was sweet, and the crossroad to nowhere sometimes meet under worried skies, and I know why. You've been farming dry land without streams, living proof of what traveling Ruth brings to the table. When Martha, Mary, and Lazarus, no fable to be, a lonesome tree, we're under all-knowing skies at the crossroads to nowhere. Some days cheat the curbside crooner out of springtime prayer, but the candlelit homespun stare, and I know where and why a lone bird's perch to fly. You've been gathering sticks to fire down along the same way the old salt came. Everyone to tell your mama is sweet and your papa is swell this morning. So how come have you no shoes for walking the homespun road? Way back to Mission by the kitchen, hat hold in hand. Joyous bells ring the fatherland round with prayer. Where the air is sweet on home the tight street. Where the air is sweet on home the tight street. Where the air is sweet on home the tight street. everyone. Let's see, it's 5 minutes out here. I hope you enjoyed those poem songs. There's one other one. Oh, yeah. Let's see. You got no penny ante-play to deal this dawn of water-draw day. Oh, poor gal Sally Mae, your beloved sister's gone away. I got no dice to roll the lane, and anyway soon it's gonna a whole 3 days. Your half-sister courts the live long day. A pirate of island far away, right next door. I kind of like the other one better, you know. Maybe you'd like a reprise. Hold on, let's see it. Possible was it that I hooked into a storm on the very same day I was down home born, into a world I never did believe to be as cruel as the serpent made it seem to frill your rolled-up sleeve. Now I have slept by waterfalls set back a bit from winding roads, seemed shining upon by heavens Whitman and Dickinson told, as if within as well as without, the bargain basement barge, that tugged the widest ocean breadths, needing the tide they carried, like Martha needs her sister and Mary. And I have slept neath waterfalls, set back from the roads where life and death draw one card each, upon the crossing roads that unrhyme time and place, and need the rolling steeps and valleys that much farther from than toward the race, good much more than evil, deputize the lion's lamb, settle the last upheaval, and when the team of horse and mule, drawn to town by cruelty's fool, pulls alongside flowing water, 10 miles south of the Montreal border, knapsack pack the miles instead. Feel the earth of which you've read but not yet walked. A living parable will talk. Above as well as below the metaphored mountains crowned with snow, that dance with tailor-made skies, as the one-room shack lady looms with crying eyes a woolen shawl for seasons all, her cross to bear, when midnight whispers in her ear a melody twice as much sincere as the next day's dawn is drawing near. So that's almost 8 minutes now, and so God, everybody have a good night. God bless and peace and joy. And oh, I got the shot tonight. Today, yes, I got the shot. They had me wait for 15 minutes before I could get up, just make sure I wouldn't get dizzy or anything. So I hope everybody is doing well.